there should be a quest up here.
Anequina was a moon priest. Could that be the key to using the dragon horn?
The same notion occurred to me, Queen Chimera.
Wait, here comes Tarn and the others. Five Claw, talk. I am happy to see you and the others, Five Claw, and I'm eager to hear what happened. Wait, where is Cadwell?
Cadwell faded away. We stopped Zumog-Foom, but not before he reanimated the betrayer.
That does not bode well. The betrayer of Kunzari was a great hero who became a terrible villain. It took all the remaining champions and the moon priests of Anequina to stop him. But how does the betrayer's return help the dragons?
Cadwell began to remember. He said the betrayer seeks a special plane to find Jode's core.
A special place? That does not give us a lot of information to go on, Five Claw. Did Cadwell tell you anything else before he disappeared?
He talked about Anequia and the dragon's imprisonment. He said you possessed the key.
The ancient legends. I have been studying them. They mention Jode's core, a vault of some kind. Kunzari tricked the demons into storing their power there, though now we know that the demons were dragons. A metaphor, yes? As for a key...
Do you know what Cadwell was talking about?
Everyone, meet in the royal study. I have something to show you.
Ooh. There we go. I'm like, I'm not even on the right one. That's odd.
Cadwell spoke of Anequina, one of Kunzari's champions. He mentioned a key. I think he meant my pendant.
Zamalak remembers. Your mother wore it before you. Does it have more than sentimental significance?
It hides me from magical detection. Mother would take my pendant in her hand and whisper, "When Kunzari smiled, Anequina asked the moons to move for him."
The Shadow Dance Temple ruins? Is that where the betrayer has gone?
I discovered as a young girl that the pendant and this ancient map interact in interesting ways. I learned the stories of Kunzari from my mother. Did I tell you she was a moon singer before she married my father? She said the pendant once belonged to Anequina. I am related to Anequina. Direct descendant, according to the moon priests.
The location indicated on the map. What is that place?
An ancient ruin. The place was once the Shadow Dance Temple, but now it is nothing but tumbled stones. Still, Cadwell indicated the pendant was the key to finding the betrayer. What else do we have to go on?
Got a point. Ouch. You said your mother told you that Anequina could make the moons move for Kunzari.
Yes, from Kunzari's story. He tricked the demons into giving him their power. Then Anequina moved the moons so he could store the power in Jode's core for safekeeping. Of course, now we know the demons of the story were actually the dragons.
Could that be what Cadwell was talking about? Tell me the rest of the story.
In their weakened state, Kunzari was able to trick the dragons and trap them in the halls of Colossus. But one of his companions betrayed him, stabbed him in the back, and went to the place of the Dark Dance to steal the demon power.
That sounds like the Shadow Dance ruins. I guess we need to investigate the place.
I think you are right, Five Claw. The betrayer must want to finish what he started in the ancient time. But the dragons also want that power. Are they working together? Either way, we need to get to the temple ruins.
Where is the Shadow Dance ruins?
As we saw on the map, the ruins lie in the foothills east of the Scar, between Orcrest and the town of Hakoshe. We will meet you there.
We need to send your Cygnus Irregulars to the Moongate, Prefect Kalo.
Agreed. We've been practicing in anticipation of joining forces for more than a year.
A year? But a year ago we were still enemies.
Perhaps. That's when we wind up.
Hey, you never know. Okay, where am I going? Oof, all the way over there. Oh, and there's a dragon. Let's go. You get quite a bit of XP from killing dragons. I wonder if I can make it in time now. I hope I can make it in time. Oh, those were not the stairs. Oh well. At least I can't easily kill myself in this game. I bet there's like plenty of people who have already finished the entire main story, and this just came out yesterday. Wait, yesterday, right? Today's Wednesday. Yep. Oh, definitely some people around here. It's kind of what you get. Make sure I get. I'm just gonna go the easy way. Please leave me be. Just let me go by. Wait. God, where'd it go? I just saw a dragon go by over me. Oh well. I guess I'll just go to the one that's over here for. Seriously? See, there it is again. Yeah, I could care less about the ruins right now. Crap, should I go this way or... Definitely probably this way. I really hate trying to run through all this stuff.
Get back, Rakasa! I won't let you have this one.
Ha! Your blood is too thin. Keep that one as a gift, Lucia, for when you're...
I want to get to this dragon before it's gone!
Get back, Rakasa! I won't let you have this one.
For that!
Your blood is too thin.
Definitely not as many people as earlier today. Ugh, I really hate this place sometimes. Wrong button. See, now that I changed it to the buttons I was pressing. No! Damn it, come on! There we go. Yeah, you know, I only died like, what, twice? Which is actually quite normal for me. I still need to go and sell some stuff and... Don't know why it won't let me use it, but oh well. Still have stuff. Oh. Move stuff. Oh. Alright, back to the main mission. We have to come up here. Most likely to get to it. If I can get across. It's gonna hurt. Really? Can I please just go do what I came to do?
Chimera's waiting for you in tunnel. If the dragon circling overhead spots us, I'll try to find it.
Samara, what is this?
Yes, I'm sure your fists will make all the difference.
Really hate that you can't even just pass on.
If there is more to this ancient temple, I do not see a way to access. This is the right place. I can sense it. But nothing in this chamber looks like it can make the moons move, or open a path to Joan or Jode. What are we missing, Fiveclaw?
Cadwell said your pendant was the key.
And
I was not paying
Riddletar
attention,
knows
sorry.
I have tried everything I can think of. I held it out, I presented it forcefully. I even shook it vigorously, but nothing happened. I do not know what else to do.
You said your mother would sometimes hold it and tell you stories. Maybe something she said?
My memories and the Kunzari stories, everything
trying to
jumbled together. Too much research has crowded my mind. Wait, maybe... I remember one thing Mother used to say. Maybe if I repeat her words while I hold the pendant.
It couldn't hurt to give it a
When
try.
Equina's blood calls, the shadow dance begins.
By the moons, you opened the path.
You go ahead. Zamorak and I will deal with the dragon outside. Somehow.
Wait,
Moons
where are
watch
the
over
cookies?
you.
There they are.
Come, Fighter. Let us see where this leads.
Could I grab my cookie that I bit off earlier?
Beautiful. Why was this hidden for so long? This place has guardians, it seems. But they could not stop the betrayer. The betrayer sent. He came this way. That relic. See what you can make of it, Fiveclaw. The spirits awakened. The temple recognized me. I am becoming attuned.
Why are you doing this?
I want what Kunzari hid away, and I need to move the moons to reach it. If a few counts must die along the way, what of it?
You're insane!
You talk to your new god like that? Manners!
The temple. It shows us how the betrayer became attuned. Another temple relic. Activate it for me, Fiveclaw. the moons causes an eclipse. That opens the way to Jode's core.
It's almost a shame how Enequina's faithful keep throwing themselves at my blade. Almost.
Hi, Noah. Oh, I almost passed this.
The final temple relic. There it is. Activate it, please. Now, by now, we need to reach the temple sanctuary.
How's it going? It's going pretty good. I streamed for about 2-3 hours, I want to say, on
Wait, my friend. Let us talk
Twitch
before we confront the
with this,
betrayer.
and then I figured around 9ish I'd come over here and stream some more. Streamed some earlier on Apex.
Become clearer in my mind with every
Kind of
passing
been
moment.
streaming all day, I guess you can
We
say.
follow the same path as the heroes of legend.
About an hour to where I ate.
Kunzari,
I mean, at least I ate.
Enequina, the betrayer. They all walked these steps to reach Jode's core.
Tell me everything the attuned memories have shown you.
I see the truth of the myths and legends. Kunzari tricked Calcrontid into storing the might of the dragons in Jode's core.
I thought
Then,
about trying to
the
stream some
heroes of the
Fortnite
Quadrant
later, but
lured
I'm
them
not
into the halls
100%
of
sure if I
Colossus
will.
and sealed the doors.
Right, then the betrayer stabbed Kunzari in the back.
Yes, he murdered Kunzari and then came to this temple to gain the power to move the moons and open the way to Jode's core. You see, the path only appears at the moon gate of Enequina when the moons are aligned, as in an eclipse.
The moon priest stopped the betrayer back then.
True, but many died before they lopped off his head. The betrayer was the greatest warrior of his day. If it comes to a battle, it will not be an easy one.
Oh, you're perfectly
There is an
fine,
apparatus in
Noah.
the sanctuary, linked to the larger moon gate. That is what we seek.
You deal with the apparatus, I'll take care of the betrayer.
We are about to enter the place where the betrayer faced his greatest failure. Where he died at the hands of the remaining heroes and moon priests. We must make sure history repeats itself.
Do you have any advice on fighting the betrayer? Seriously,
The shade
I don't know
of
how it can
Enequina
kill a
darkens
Cadwell.
with rage whenever
I mean, I understand it's the bad Cadwell, but I
Even
kind of
before
want my
his
normal
betrayal,
Cadwell back
she
too.
detested the man. He was vain, proud, a great sword fighter, but full of ego and hubris. Perhaps that is his weakness.
Chris,
his
were you
pride.
calling me? Oh, I thought I heard you call me. I heard him talking something. Gotta go in 30 minutes. I just wanted to stop by for a while. Oh, you're perfectly fine, Noah. Anyone who stops by and says hi, I really appreciate that. It's always appreciated. Appreciative, I guess, is the better word.
Too late, fools! The eclipse has started. I'm going to share the powers of the dragon. Magnanimous. I'm ready to strike from any direction.
need a bit more. Oh, okay.
Lovely keepsakes. Don't
Give me a minute to finish defeating this guy, and then I will catch up on chat. Okay. Whew.
I cannot stop the eclipse.
Whew. Alright, I don't know much about this game, but is it online? Yes, this is Elder Scrolls Online. So basically, it's the same people who made Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim, and Oblivion. It's just their online version. Is there a PvP on this game? There is. It's the Alliance Wars and Cyrodiil. I don't play the PvE that often. I've only ever done it once. I prefer just to go around and do all the stories because I have just started this game, so I haven't played everything. I mean, I still haven't finished Somerset. I still haven't even done the first main storyline. This game looks hard. It's hard being low level, so what I try and do is go around and do all these side missions and level up as much as I can. The highest level is 50, and once you've capped that 50, you're pretty powerful. You can't stop the eclipse.
No. The betrayer has set the moons in motion, and they will not answer to my song. There is nothing to stop the
It's
dragons
an
from
MMORPG,
using
so if you ever
Maleah to
played
reach
World of
Jode's
Warcraft,
core.
it's like that, just a little bit different. So Elsweyr is doomed.
Not yet. This apparatus moves the moons, but the moon gate of Anequina creates the portal to Jode's core. Luckily, I sent forces there to defend it from the dragons. We will join them. But first, the memories tell me we have one more task here.
Basically, with any game, it's hard at first. Especially MMOs, they require a lot. Not just like learning the layout and what you're supposed to be doing, but there are different builds for different races and classes, and I love it because they just came out with the Necro, and I really like it. What do we need to do?
Anequina's memories show me how she once used the dragon horn. The combat dragon horn you gave me. It needs to be energized, have its power restored. Activate the nearby temple relic, and I will charge the dragon horn.
I'll activate the temple relic. Where is it? Oh, it's right there.
Anequina, Cadwell, John, and Jode. All of it into the dragon horn.
a dip in cold harbors refreshing pleasant life.
Kettle! Oh my god!
Where's the evil me?
I fucking love
Where is
this
the
man!
fiend? Let me at him. I
Or
returned
Soul
as soon as
Shriven.
I
I'm just
could
gonna
to
call him
help
Soul
you
Shriven.
give the betrayer
He
a
is a
good
Soul Shriven.
thrashing.
The betrayer has been destroyed, but what about you?
I feel tip-top, I must say. I thought it was the cozy confines of my beloved Cold Harbor. But I suppose it has more to do with the destruction of my other half. Well, good show. The world is saved.
Not exactly. The betrayer set the moons in motion. When they align, the dragons can reach the core.
That doesn't sound good. Let me think. If I concentrate, I can recall what was going through my despicable other self's mind. He wanted to make sure no one could stop the path from opening. He promised the dragons.
There must be a way to stop the eclipse.
I'm
There's always a way
afraid
to stop
not,
stuff.
at least not from here. He did something to the apparatus. It can't be used again. Chimera might be able to separate the moons, but she'd need to do it at the moon gate. She looks a little peaked, though, doesn't she?
We need to get her back to Rumen.
I am all right. Cadwell, can we use your portal to return to Raymond?
Of course, Chimera. It's ready.
Oh, bright light. I'm in a no lights room right now. Oh, that actually kind of hurt. Ouch. Whew. Juju, how long are you going to sleep? You have been like sleeping in the same spot since I started streaming some ESO. So that was like 2-3 hours ago. Oh, you're just a cute little fluffy kitty, aren't you? I have to wait for her to show up. There we go.
The eclipse approaches, and with it the opening of the moon gate of Anequina. We have a short amount of time before the way to Jode's core appears. At least I am attuned, and I was able to charge the Dragonhorn.
What do we know now, Kamira?
Garishri has already gone to the moon gate of Anequina to take charge of the forces there. We will join him shortly. Thank you for helping with my attunement, Five Claw. With you and my ancestors beside me, we will find a way to stop the dragons. We stopped the betrayer, but not before he set the moons in motion. Soon they will align. When the eclipse occurs, the moon gate of Anequina will open and grant access to Jode's core, which is exactly what the dragons desire.
How much time do we have?
Some, but not a lot. Luckily, we anticipated the connection to the moon gate and sent Garishri ahead with whatever forces we could spare, which was not as much as I would like. I just wish we had something else to fall back on.
What about the Dragonhorn?
The combat Dragonhorn is charged, but we still do not know its full capabilities. We must not waste its energy, so we will save it until absolutely necessary. We should make our way to the moon gate now. Tell our companions, it is time.
You burnt your quesadilla, dude.
Our companions
Why?
left the
Why
palace
did
to
you burn your
wander
quesadilla,
and consider
man?
what is to come.
Quesadillas are delish.
Find Abner Tarn,
It's like my
Zamorak,
childhood
and
thing.
Prefect Caleb.
I would always have my
Cadwell
mom
too,
make
if
me a
he's
whole
still around.
quesadilla,
I
and then
would
she would
like
cut
them
it
to
in
join us at
triangles
the
like a
moon gate.
pizza, then I would
But
dip
we'll
it in hot
understand if they
sauce.
decide not to.
Where is the moon gate of Anequia?
The ancient structure rises out of the jungle far to the southwest. To think, a place known primarily as a pilgrimage stop and historical curiosity may turn out to be the site of Elsweyr's most crucial battle yet.
Tell me more about the moon gate.
The moon gates are among the oldest ruins in Elsweyr. Of the few sites we know of, the Anequina
Yeah, every
ruin
now
is
and
the
then,
most well-preserved.
we get stuff, and
Moon
I'll just
priests
make him like
consider it
super
sacred.
cheesy quesadillas.
The riddle Thar
I
ties
make
it to
him
the
on the
lattice.
stove.
The rest of us, we see a pile
Put a
of
little
old
oil
rocks.
in there. It'll kind of like crispy up the tortilla a little, make it a little brown, like a really light brown. Cheese is perfectly melted. Delish.
I can only tell
Then
you
he
what
calls
I
me disgusting
experienced.
because I put
I became one
hot
with the
sauce
temple,
on mine.
with all its memories and past experiences. I connected with my bloodline, with the first Anequina herself. I was
Oof, excuse me.
attuned.
What does that mean, attuned?
I underwent the process of attunement, the same as Anequina and the moon priests of the temple, the same as Cadwell. I know how to make the moons move, provided we find a working lunar lattice apparatus.
You make yours on a griddle? We don't have a griddle, sadly. Can you open portals like Cadwell now too?
Some of the stories about Anequina speak of her teleporting from place to place. I see something about portals, but it does not make much sense. Perhaps when I have had 1,000 years to practice, I will be as competent as Cadwell, yes?
Cadwell is just Cadwell. Yeah, we don't have a griddle, we don't have room. So basically, if you get like an iron skillet, like a pure iron skillet, just a square one, circle one, you can actually use that as a griddle type. It makes it so much easier to cook. First, it says, go there. And then, go there. And then, there. Basically, I just have to go all over town. Why? I see so many people as high elves. Is that just like the thing to play lately? What a bunch of normies. Now we're gonna take the awesome route and go plop. Is he ever gonna come around? Hello? There we go.
Quiet moments to meditate have been rare since Zamorak returned to Elsweyr. This one needed some time alone, especially after
No, it'd be
helping Tharn
nice
with
if
the
he
dragon
would, I don't know,
at the
there we
Shadow
go.
Dance
He's
ruins.
rendered in.
But you look like one who has important news, my friend.
Chimera wants us to gather at the moon gate of Anequina.
Zamorak suspected that would be our next destination. This one noticed that the moons have shifted in the sky, moving in a way that breaks their usual pattern. The betrayer's doing, yes? At least you and Queen Chimera returned from the ruins.
The betrayer set the moons to eclipse, but we killed him, and Chimera is now attuned to the
Then we still have a chance.
It almost seems
Zamorak
like
has pledged his
lettuce.
honor to Queen Chimera. He will not break that vow. This one has a purpose again, and will see it through, no matter the
Is
cost.
everyone in this game a cat?
Zamorak
No.
will meet you at the
Elsweyr
moon
is
gate, my friend.
the, I guess you can say like the origins, like the main area where Khajiit live. I'll see you at the moon gate.
Queen Chimera, attuned to the lunar lattice. Zamorak never expected to see such
There's,
a
like,
miracle in his
what?
lifetime. This one prays that it will
9
be enough when we
races? I
stand
think there's
against
9
the
races.
dragons.
9 or 10. I don't remember. Speaking of dragons, what happened after Chimera and I entered the
About
temple?
what you would expect. Tharn used flashy spells
too.
to confuse the dragon until it finally gave up and flew away. Then we encountered the squad of
Let's see if I
Uraxians led
remember
by a
them all.
necromancer.
So there's Khajiit,
Those Zamorak
Argonian,
dispatched.
Dark Elf, High
It was
Elf,
the least
Wood
this
Elf,
one could do.
Nord, Redguard. That's all I can remember. There's like 2 more, I think. Orcs. Orcs is 1. I can't remember. Yeah, and then you have, I believe, 6, 7 classes now. I believe Imperial counts as a certain race, as like a different race. I believe that's it. I think. I don't remember, man. Did I pass them? Did I go there or something? Why is Cadwell in the water?
Hello, come to partake in a before the battle cleansing. I find it prudent to make myself pristine prior to the start of a slaughter. In my experience, the subsequent blood and gore adheres
When was
much
this game
better to
released?
a
Just wondering.
well-molded body.
Oh, crap. Let's find out. When was Elder Scrolls Online released?
The Elder Scrolls Online was published April 4th, 2012.
There you go. That's when it was released. Chimera wants us to gather at the moon gate of
The moon gate.
Anequina.
I hope to wash away
Anequina.
the memories of the
Anequina? There we
betrayer.
go.
With some stenches
So it's
going to
been
be
some
removed with
time.
certain order. I'm sorry I made the moons move, my friend. Sorry I helped the dragons.
That was the betrayer, Cadwell, not you. I
But
fucking love
before I
Cadwell.
became the gallantly gaunt, soul-shriven form you see today, I was the betrayer. I originally did all the terrible deeds that led us to this place. I'm rather ashamed. Dash it all.
So help us fix this, Cadwell. Help us stop the dragons from reaching the Jode's
Yes, of course.
core.
That was my plan all along. Make up for my past atrocities by helping the nice cat people defeat the evil dragons, just like the hero I was before.
So basically, in this, the realm of Tamriel, the realm of Elder Scrolls,
Meet you there.
you have the Khajiit race-wise, like not saying all of them. You have Khajiit, which are the cat people. Argonians are lizard people. You have 3 different types of elves. You have orcs and you have humans, I guess. That's what you can say. I'll see you at the moon
As
gate.
nice as these facilities are, I miss the boiling plasma.
The base game alone is like $20, but you can spend, I believe it's like
What an invigorating
50 for the collector's edition of Elder Scroll, which gives you everything up to Somerset, including the DLCs for the Dark Brotherhood, for the Thieves Guild, Imperial City, and the Ossurum something. I'll just say the Ossurum. You can also get ESO Plus every month, every few months, or every year, which like the year one is $136. So, and you can get all the DLCs for free. Oh, Morrowind, also they changed that to a DLC. Somerset is a chapter, and this is a chapter as well.
And your point is?
Jed's Catwell. Honor! Oh, honor. Oh, actually, I could just go show it. Store. $20, that's a good price. That's for just the base game. I definitely recommend if people are going to try and get into this game, don't just get the base game. Pay the $50 for the pack. I wonder if I can go into the store and look at it real fast without this ending. Actually, I kind of don't want to try. Okay, I'm going to try. If my stream ends, I'm going to be sad. Fingers crossed I can look stuff up. Awesome. Here, let me look it up real fast. I'm sorry it's going to be a blue screen. So you have the base game, which is $20. And then the version that I bought was $50. And then there's another version now, which has Elsweyr. What was that? Oh. If it'll load, which is the Elder Scrolls Online Elsweyr Collector's Edition, which I believe for $11 Elsweyr parts of the Season of Dragon year-long adventure. The Elder Scrolls Online Elsweyr Digital Collector's Edition includes Somerset Chapter Edition and Morrowind chapters plus content in the base game. You also get the Sentry Rot mount, which is the one I use, the Ashen Scar Jerboa, which I also have, an Emo Kaji Cultural Pack, the Dragonborn outfit style, and an Archaeac lore tablets, which that one altogether, I believe it said it was $80, which if you don't want that, or you don't want to get Elsweyr yet, you can wait, and they'll probably put it on a lower price. But that is $80 because it comes with the base game, Somerset, and Morrowind. But like I said, there is supposed to be a $50 version. It won't show it for me because I already have it, where you can get the base game, the Dark Brotherhood DLC, the Imperial City, Morrowind, the Guilds of Glory, which is basically this. It comes with this, as well as it came with some Imperial stuff. I have the, God, what's it called? I'm used to the blue screen. Yeah, I know. I have all the DLCs and everything because I got ESO Plus. But yeah, you can either buy all this stuff separately, which is gonna cost more than getting the Elder Scrolls Online Collector's Edition. Why does it keep saying that? It randomly says that. And I'm pretty sure it's just because this PlayStation is like 2 years old now, I want to say. Yeah, about 2 years old, so it just randomly says that message for no reason. Also, there's like, oh, these are only available if you've gone and done the first mission of Cold Harbor, which I haven't. Sadly, they did not make Morrowind a chapter anymore. It's a DLC, so this I don't know why they didn't add this into the stuff, but oh well. And then they have a ton of stuff, which I really want this, mainly because of this mount. Like, this mount is pretty cool. Like, please gimme. I needs. What's this look like? Does it show my face? No, but it still looks kind of cool. Where's the next person? It says they're this way. Oh, they're actually on the other side. There we go. Wait, what was that?
The quiet moments between battles. I like to spend the time catching up on my reading. History, military strategy, recipe books. My secret pleasure is a good mystery, though. And the new Investigator Veil is a real page-turner.
Good to know. Chimera wants us to gather at the moon gate.
I've been waiting for the order to move out.
That thing.
I sent most of the
I
Cygnus
know.
irregulars on ahead
It's
with
really
Garishri,
cool. I like
but
it.
a small contingent remained here in case our earlier guess was wrong. I assume events in the ruins confirmed our theory?
Yes, I killed the betrayer, but not before he set the moons in motion to open the moon gate.
Understood.
God, sorry, I'm gonna go through
We
the
need
same
to
thing.
defend the moon
Okay,
gate.
I'm just gonna... Wait. How does this work? Oh, you're such a cute, fluffy thing! I want one in real life. I just need a Sunju rat. I just need one actually as a pet. And this is the most people I've actually seen at night. Like, I don't see that many people, even in populated areas. This way. Oh, wait, they might be down here. Yep, there he is. Darn!
Wine used to rejuvenate me after periods of intense exertion.
Yes, we get it,
and
you're getting
spellcasting.
old.
Now I can barely taste the stuff. A good thing too. Khajiiti wine is cloyingly sweet, like drinking candied plums boiled in moon sugar. I presume you have news?
Chimera wants us to gather at the moon gate of Anequia.
The Moon Gate? A noble but futile proposition, I fear. The Khajiit should pack up and flee while they still can. Let the Alliance armies deal with this. Show them some fights are more important than deciding whose posterior best fits the ruby throne.
Are you suggesting we give up?
No. Just pondering other options. Too much of what
Okay, I'm just gonna skip through this like I said.
one problem.
I really want to go and like... I don't know. Towards the end of chapters, I'm always like, can we just get it done? Let's just get it done. Oh, I'm guessing 2 people agreed to a fight. Nerds. This one's the closest, so I guess we'll go here. I gotta go, I just wanted to stop by for a bit. Sorry, my bedtime is early. Oh, you're perfectly fine. As someone who used to have a bedtime when I was younger, I totally understand it. That's a little better. Have a good rest of the stream. Alright, you have a good night then as well, Noah. Wait, am I gonna fall off the... I'm gonna fall off the edge of the earth if I go that way. This could take me across to that, and that would make it easier for me to get there. Yes, I'm on the farthest right. I still haven't gone to a stable. Damn it. I need to get that done so I can do it.
Watch your step in the stitches.
It's so pretty at night. Maryvale Farms discovered. This should actually take me to a main road, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, yep.
Needed at Mother's farm. Roxanne's mother is very nice. Oh, Roxanne works so hard.
It appears everyone has arrived. Report to Prefect Kalo, Five Claw, while
An
I
eclipse
confer with
is an eerie sight, but where are the dragons? The moons come together and the sky grows dark. Ominous, isn't it? And strangely beautiful. Where are the dragons, though? And the remaining Euraxians? I assumed they would have started their push for the Moongate by now. As ready as we can be. The Khajiit militia and the Cygnus Irregulars have taken defensive positions along the path up to the Moongate, and whatever siege weapons we could get our hands on are set to repel the dragons. Not a chance. We only hope to slow them enough to give Tharn and Chimera the time they need to stop the Moongate from opening, or find a way to shut it if all else fails. If the dragons don't reach Jode's core, we win. Wait, what's that noise? Dragons, go join Queen Chimera. I'll take charge down here.
Zamorak will go with you.
Get those fires out and ready the ballistic. Move it, soldiers.
Time for reckless audacity and daring do.
Uraxians. The wall has been breached.
Kill the cast and the traitors!
Up there. More Uraxians. Here they come. Prepare yourself. More soldiers. Take them down. What?
I do enjoy cutting blackguards down to size.
The path is clear. We need to reach Queen Chimera. No! Stay with me, old master. Gareshri still breathes, but his injuries are serious. He needs a healer. In the meantime, Zamorak knows what he must do. With Gareshri injured, someone else must take command of this position. Make sure the Uraxians and the dragons encounter enough resistance to slow them down. That task now falls to Zamorak. Yes, my friend. This is Zamorak's chance to finally atone for his past mistakes. Wait, what is this? The dragon horn. This one doesn't know why Gareshri was carrying this. But you must take it and reach the Moongate. Queen Chimera needs you. Go. Now, Five Claw.
Maybe I should have fought left instead of right. Let's try that again. oblivion. I've got these hooligans, old trout. Let's get to Amda before the moon's completely alive.
See how the moons align with the ancient gate. The lattice opens a path to Jode's core. But how did you get the dragon horn? Where's Garishri? And why are the sounds of battle so close? Did the Euraxians overrun our defenses? Garishri? Hurt? And the Euraxians behind our defenses? This is not good. Not good at all. Well, we still have the dragon horn. At least until the power runs out, or the fragile relic falls apart. Ah, I just wish the moons would move for me. The power, yes, but not the knowledge and experience. I will continue to try to move the moons and close the gate, but you will need to keep the Euraxians from taking this position. I am counting on you, Five Claw.
Our only chance.
No, Father! Not yet! Through the portal, both of you, and bring the dragon horn.
Chimera, wait!
Getting exciting.
We stand on the sacred plane of Jode. The dragons went down into the possession. They seek to breach Jode's core. From the memories I absorbed at the Shadow Dance Temple, Anequina and the Moon Priests came here to honor the moons and set them on their way after their sacred joining. This is also where she helped Kunzari hide the dragon's power.
Why would the dragons agree to give up part of their power?
On the plane of Jode, the memories become clearer with every passing moment. Kunzari was able to use Calgronti's own greed against him. The dragon sought the power of Jode's core from the beginning, but Kunzari offered him even more. He offered a way to combine the natural power of Jode's core with the mystic might of his loyal dragons. Calgronti's greed was his undoing. Now, he finally has an opportunity to steal all the story.
Okay, we're just gonna get down there because... Oh, actually, picture moment! Wait for it. Need him to circle back. And then maybe just a picture of the sky, because it's pretty.
Mulamnir, the vermin still pester us. Devour them. As you say, my brother.
I don't want to do it by myself. Yay, level up! Reward. Oh, wait. I do have trash in my inventory, I'll be honest. Let me get rid of it real fast. I still didn't sell all of this? I thought I did. That explains a lot. Health up. What's this one? Bring your allies back from the brink of death, resurrecting up to 3 allies of the target. I guess this is like, this area is for if you want to be like a healer type of necro. I'm gonna get that.
The moon priests worship your gods now, you insignificant mortals.
Avoid Mulamnir as best you can.
Vermin. Spread out!
Go past this guy. We're just gonna run. I just really wanna.
Jode's core is close. I can feel it.
Mulamnir, Calgronteed, and Jode's core. Are you ready for this, Chimera?
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Calgronteed is absorbing Jode's core. As long as the moons remain aligned, the power flowing through him is unimaginable.
Get me to that platform, Tarn. I can separate the moons using the altars. You must deal with Mulamnir Fiveclaw. I will divert whatever energy I can into the Dragonhorn, but use it sparingly.
Man.
You dare to face me, morsel?
Does that answer? How am I supposed to do this by myself? Like, he has no health gone. I'm saying this now. This is not gonna end well.
Let them best you, Mulamnir! Yes, brother. I will make this quick.
Like, I have done nothing to him. So how the hell am I supposed to friggin' defeat an entire dragon by myself? Real fast, I want to check something.
Source!
Oh my god! I am not gonna be able to do this by myself. I already have a feeling this is gonna take the longest. And look, it just starts it back at the beginning. Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. Here, let's make the last ending hard as hell so nobody can do it. Look, it does nothing to him. I'm about to say fuck it and not do this part yet. So you guys aren't gonna help me at all? You're not gonna help at all. You guys are literally just gonna stand there. Sorry, just looking at what's new.
Crush these fleas, brother. You have my word. Control.
Oh, my ear is.
Source. G. B.
Basically, just run around. Oh, ouch! Run around and get away from him as much as you can.
Die, insect, die! Soul of Threat!
on, move! 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 Oh, I gotta get out of here. Come on, come on, come on.
Get into my protective aura, now!
Ooh, I almost died there. How is it not dead? There's nothing left.
Good.
I can't go against another dragon. That's...
I need to finish the ritual. Joan and Joel, hear me.
The power, it belongs to me.
You did it, Chimera. You ended the eclipse.
Resume your return.
But that means...
No! The moon gate is closed. We are trapped, yes. But Mulamnir is dead, and Kalgrontit has been defeated.
Oh, hello! You always find things in the last place you know.
Kalgronti. I'm actually pleased to see you, Captain. Come, Chimera. Your people await their queen.
Thank you, my friends, for everything.
Ouch. Ouch. God, I barely was able to do that. That's hard. That was really hard.
Queen Chimera, have you been injured?
I am fine, just tired. But look, the moons are no longer aligned. Tell me about the dragons, the Euraxians. What is the state of our forces?
Our scouts tell us that most of the Euraxians and dragons fled when the moons parted. Our own troops have not returned, but the Main has sent an envoy.
An envoy from the Main? If you'll excuse me, I have other business to attend to.
We did it, Five Claw! We put the moons back in motion and defeated both Mulamnir and Kalgrontit. I want to thank you for everything. Elsweyr is safer today because of you.
How did you finally figure out how to move the moons, Chimera?
Just being on the plane of Jode clarified the memories I inherited at the Shadow Dance Temple. I saw the ritual in my mind and performed the actions. Oh, Too bad the Dragonhorn did not survive. At least it lasted long enough to banish Calgrontid.
Are we really sure that we defeated Calgrontid? He seemed extremely powerful at the end.
He did grow larger with every infusion of power he absorbed. But the horn dislodged him from Jode's core, which allowed me to finish the ritual and end the eclipse. After that... a concern for another day, yes?
Why did the main send an envoy?
I cannot be named queen without the main's blessing. That, however, is my worry. For now, you should rest. We must honor our fallen and learn the fate of our troops at the Moongate. And after that, we will celebrate a new dawn for Elsweyr.
Oh, my inventory's full. I really need to go and, like, sell some stuff. I need to sell all of that. Like, I have a lot of stuff to sell, and I never use these. I don't really like these. I usually use these. I need to sell a bunch.
I cannot be named. We have a...
Okay, I'm gonna go through this real fast, because I really need to go and sell stuff. Put on anything. It's like the best one I have right now. Restoration staffs. I'm not. I kinda don't want to do heavy. Ooh, but this does put my max magicka up. What about this? I mean, my magicka recovery goes up. I guess we'll put some heavy on. Guess I'll put this on. I don't think, no, I haven't gotten any new rings. Let's just put that in there for now. Believe. Think. Yeah, there's. Okay. Why do I always go? I always do that. That's odd to see. It's kind of like everything in one place. That's kind of cool. Now it'd be nice if people would show up.
The Khajiit.
Ooh, did not mean to. Why do I always do that when it comes to my soul gems? This item cannot be sold. I'll just research it or something then. Those I want to research. These I believe can also be researched. Oh, not that one. Research that and that one. And I believe that's it. There we go. My inventory should be a bit better now. Yep, down back in the 20s. Alright, let's go determine the fate of Chimera's soldiers.
It's good to see you, Five Claw. We only just returned and I have yet to report to the Queen. Chimera is alright, isn't she? We saw the moons move and the eclipse end, but we haven't heard what happened after you entered the moon gate. After I was caught in that dragon blast, Zamorak tended to my wounds and took command of the soldiers defending the upper ridge. I'm sorry to say that I was in and out of consciousness for most of what happened next. I know that I am still alive and grateful to be back in Rimmen. It's a miracle, thank the moons, that the city is free once more. If you want to know what really occurred at the Moon Gate, you'll need to ask Zamorak and Prefect Kelo. There are those among the troops who need the healers more than I. But perhaps a few hours in the soothing springs will restore my strength. I'll need it too. I have much to do to help Chimera restore Enequina to its former glory.
Oh, it's you. Good to see you're still among the living. I suppose you had a hand in getting the moons to finally pull apart? Hang on, I need to finish my report. I find that it's best to write it all down while it's still fresh in my mind. It's all in my report. Our troops held their ground and fought bravely. We lost many good soldiers, Khajiit and Imperial, but we did our duty. We slaughtered Euraxians by the score and kept the dragons at bay until the moons broke apart. It was crucial to our survival. When the moons separated, the dragons broke ranks. They seemed to lose their drive, their purpose. They stopped attacking and flew off. Not a moment too soon. We had exhausted both our strength and our ammunition. The ones that survived Zamorak's charge lost what remained of their courage when the dragons abandoned the field of battle. They scattered like sand roaches and ran in all directions. I doubt they'll give the militia too much trouble going forward. We still have a lot to do to heal the scars left by Euraxia and her mercenaries. I'll offer our services to Queen Chimera and Lord Garashri. Let them use us where we'll do the most good. If that's what they need. But the Cygnus Irregulars are mostly military engineers, scouts, and trainers. We have a lot more to offer a kingdom that needs to be rebuilt than just blades and shields. That was our original mission, to help Elsweyr.
Zamorak is happy to see you, friend. After the dragons entered the Moon Gate and you followed, this one worried that all was lost. But then, the moons parted, and suddenly everything seemed all right. Just what you would expect. We held our ground against the swarming Euraxians and their necromancers, repelled the dragons as best we could. This one let the desert wind flow through his limbs and claws, while our soldiers rallied to his side. Between the Khajiit militia and the Cygnus Irregulars, we held them off. When the moons separated, the Euraxians broke off their attack and scattered to the four winds. The remainder will be a nuisance, but they pose no threat to the kingdom. Zamorak doesn't know for certain. We faced mostly the Euraxians on the upper ridge. Prefect Kalo commanded the Ballisti, so he could tell you more. This one does know that when the moons began to separate, the dragons roared in rage and flew away. Zamorak hopes to serve as Queen Kamira's claw and defend the throne as he was trained to do. If she will not have me, well, Gareshri has many plans for improving life in Elsweyr. This one would be happy to help in any way he can.
Outsider, this one must speak with you. This one never expected to set foot in the capital of Nequina again. She hoped the militia would succeed, but she didn't believe they stood a chance against the usurper queen. Kashia understands you played a significant role in these events, yes? Such wonders you have accomplished, and to have touched the face of blessed Jode. This one is in awe. Despite all that, the Main has sent me to determine what happens next. Where is Lord Gareshri, the Speaker of the Main? The healers? This one hopes the Speaker wasn't gravely injured. As for your question, we must settle the matter of Enequina's succession. Kashia must determine if Kamira is the legitimate heir to the throne, and if so, recognize her claim. Certainly, but anyone can make such a claim. To be accepted by the Khajiit, she must be recognized by the Main. With Gareshri indisposed, will you stand with Kamira and vouch for her heritage? If so, please tell her I am ready to meet. Before you return to Kamira's side, this one requests an additional favor. The Main gave Kashia a sealed letter for Abner Tharn, but he refuses to see me. I understand that you and he share a special bond. Perhaps you could deliver the letter. The specifics concern the Tharn alone, but this one believes it deals with the artificial eclipse and its impact on Khajiit society. The moons hold great sway over the Khajiit born under them. What does this mean for those born during this eclipse? No matter what caused the eclipse, Joan and Jode joined as one. When this occurs naturally, one born then may become the next Main. But during a false eclipse, succession becomes a concern. The Main hopes Tharn can explain the arcane implications. The Main cannot be everywhere at once. That is what the Speaker and the envoys are for. For now, the Main's duties do not include Enequina. But know that the Main's heart is everywhere in Elsweyr. Now, please deliver the letter to Abner Tharn.
You simply must stay for the ceremony. It's not every day we get to see a lovely cat receive a crown.
Nonsense. And don't call me Abner. Besides, I think I've overstayed my welcome as far as Kamira is concerned. You and Cadwell, the two of you just can't leave well enough alone. No one was supposed to notice as I slipped out of Rimmon. Of course, very little has gone according to plan since the Wrathstone tablets set me on this path. I am neither sentimental nor enamored of pomp and circumstance. My time in Elsweyr has shown me that I have limits. I am not the battle mage I was in my younger days. Besides, I hate parties. Small talk, speeches, canapes, totally unbearable. I watched firsthand as a remarkable young woman became a leader. She's already a queen. Everything else is simply ceremony. I've lingered here long enough. You were an able enough traveling companion. I may call on you again sometime. An intriguing question. Are Khajiit born under a forced eclipse next in line for the main? But this other bit confirms my suspicions. I must travel to Palatine at once. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Until then, farewell. We accomplished much, but I fear we haven't seen the last of Calgrontiid. I must investigate reports coming from the south. You, however, have a queen to crown. Take Cadwell with you and make sure he behaves. And tell Chimera she did admirably. We saw no body, and there's no reason to suppose Calgrontiid couldn't escape from Jode just as we did. He absorbed a remarkable amount of energy while the moons were aligned, after all. I'll send for you if and when I confirm my suspicions.
I assure you, Asya, my wounds are healing quite nicely.
Nevertheless, this one has asked the Outlander to stand beside Chimera, should I decide to give the Main's blessing.
Hey, she's so pretty
Garishri
in
told
that.
me you found them. He filled me in on what happened during the battle at the Moon Gate. Dragons and necromancers, I understand.
You okay?
But politics
Oh,
and
I forgot to bring that to you. I'm
coronations,
sorry.
They twist my tail, and their regalia. It pinches. Moons, I miss my leathers. I am having many thoughts, but I know what I must do. Like Anequina and my other ancestors before me, I must stand tall and accept my responsibilities with humility and grace. Provided the Main's envoy confirms my right to the throne. The woman is inscrutable. I think she just wants to see me suffer until she acquiesces and places the crown on my head. Before the full weight of the kingdom falls upon my shoulders, I want to tell you something.
You always come up here when he's
I
over
want
here.
you to know I appreciate everything you have done for Elsweyr. For me. I do not believe we would have survived without your
I charged my
assistance.
controller fully today.
Now, I understand the envoy asked you to stand beside me at the ceremony. Are you ready, my friend?
Tired? Is it? What time is it? Oh, it's almost 11. Whoa.
The healers were able to do wonders, my friend. I almost feel like my old self again. I will secure Chimera's claim. You just stand beside her and support her. She values your presence, as do I. But where is Chimera? I expected you to bring her in.
Who will confirm that Chimera is the daughter of King Hemekar and the rightful heir to the throne of Anequina?
I will,
He's gonna stand
as her
here.
guardian all these years, and as the Speaker of the Main. Chimera is the rightful heir. Come forth, daughter of Hemekar and Numara. Come forth, child of Anequina.
Chimera, do you accept the duties of the throne? Will you lead this kingdom and protect its people?
I do, and I will.
Know then that the Main accepts and recognizes your claim. All hail Chimera, Queen of Anequina!
I promise to serve our people, and I offer thanks to all who helped achieve our recent victories. Finally, there is one I wish to honor. One whose assistance in these matters was unprecedented and invaluable. Five Claw, my comrade and friend, please approach the throne. Courageous Five Claw, I will make sure your deeds are sung by my people. They will be told from one generation to the next. As Kunzari passed into legend, so too will you. Then say nothing, my friend. Just know that you helped deliver my homeland from tyranny. You helped me avenge my parents. You saved us from dragons and undead. We will never forget that.
She looks pretty in green.
You appeared when Elsweyr needed you most. In our most desperate time of troubles, you helped restore our nation. You will always have a place here, my friend. And there are still dragons to kill and Euraxians to deal with. But now it is time to celebrate. Take a few moments, talk to our friends, then enjoy yourself, champion. You earned it. Just what you would expect. I listen to problems and I try to find solutions. I suppose I must coordinate with our allies in the Dominion at some point, and there are still
Stop, don't you dare!
deserters to deal with. So, the usual things.
Stop! If you're gonna hug me or wrap your arms around me, do it like a normal person.
It is time for different adventures, Five Claw. I must lead
That's
my
mean.
people
I
and
want
erase the memories
hugs.
of the usurper queen.
Then give me a hug.
May her name be blotted
I don't
from the
care.
histories.
I want a hug.
Of course, I may find time to slip away and explore a ruin or two. Every now and again.
Come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Don't you? Oi. You nasty little piece of shit. Stop.
And all
You're-
hail Five
Stop.
Claw, whom I name Champion of Anequina.
So does this mean I get a title of being the champion of a neckweed? Stop, Christopher! I don't care. Don't do anything. I don't care. You're not gonna put raspberries or anything on me, so stop.
What was I doing?
Stop. That's all I'm asking you. I don't care. That is really annoying. Stop. So there's only 2 of these. Dude, I totally put them in the wrong ones. Inventory. Ooh. It's gonna take me hours to research all of these. Did I get a skill point? No, I didn't. Oh, it's a citizen! So cute! Dude, how are some of them so big? Are they like half giant or something? I feel tiny. Oh, that's something to walk out to. I still need to go to the stables. First, I want to go here so I can put them in the right place. 'Cause I think something's supposed to happen if you put them in a certain place. What's this one? Shown light altar. Oh. Put away, remove, behold the lunar champion. Okay, fine. No. I don't have those ones, so. Just randomly placing that there. Wait! You can literally place these? See, that is hilarious. That's funny. That's awesome. Okay, I better get whatever this small quest is done. Oh, my ear. Before I forget, she'll ever show up.
It is this one. Don't call us mounts.
Oh, it's the
Nobody
same
mounts
thing.
a cinch rat. Ryder, shut up and follow where we lead, or they land whiskers first in the mud. If you want a mount, go buy a...
I think it's funny.
You have a look about you. Excellent. Hope the room is... Oh, what a relief.
Okay, there we go. Notifications, staple homes. Is there? Oh, it's all the way over there. I think I can get there by following this. Maybe. We'll find out. Seems like it. Nope. I need to get...
All this with the necromancy. This for?
Moment to spare, yes?
Hmm?
If you have a strong will and a strong sword arm, Audrey here has many tasks for you. It seems a rowdy necromancer named Naruz the Bone Weaver has claimed the bone pits near Orcrest. It's not the first time, Walker. Naruz clings to that ghost like the doggies cling to trees. Anyway, we need him dead. No surprise there, eh? Yes, Rook, of course. Naruz often buries unholy charms and totems around his lip. Strong will, Five Claw. And move. Yes, many times.
Okay. Why not? I think it's neat having like cute little jobs on the side that you could do right there. That's pretty neat. Request. Way out there. So we're just gonna go back in and use the dang, I can't remember what it's called. Way Shrine. It's a Way Shrine. Man, I can't remember names. I am horrible at this, Chris. And seems like he passed out. Wait a bit for everything to actually... Oh, I can't stand this. What is that? Do I want to know? Actually, I don't think I want to know. don't think it would be down this way. Great, now I have to wait for him to respawn. I guess I can go find the other stuff that's buried while he respawns. Seriously, piss off. Oh, it's a fire one. Darn, I didn't even notice. I actually prefer lightning staffs. This is at 24,000. My health goes up, but I'll suck it up. I don't want to. I'd prefer to just... Says he should be in here. It's annoying. You'd think he would have spawned by now. Is there anything close? Nope. No dragons. Nope, that sucks. I've been waiting here for quite some time too. with it. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Alright, see everybody next time.